Alright, Khan. Shalom, Kahalal Imra, Yahaba Shem Yashab Hashem Hakudash. Double on Instagram with the apostles once more. And Yara Tazal, you edify for this video, man. But the point really is, with the remarks that you may get certain times, it could be on and off, depending on the period, man. Period of time. When people may call you weird, crazy, misfit. Really weird and crazy. Misfits is just a word to, sum it all up. Because as the title goes, we may be called, well, not may, certain can have their experiences, but we are called crazy, weird, misfits because we're not of the world. That's just the simple point of this video, man. We're not of this world. So, of course, to people of the world, they will then start to look us as aliens, man. Which aliens just refers to a person that's as a stranger. I don't know if they call it off-worlder or something. I might have a search up the etymology right here. Alien. But the point is, we are strangers on this earth, man. That's why, the scriptures talk about the fact that we'll be as pilgrims upon the earth, man. There'll be that point in time where we'll completely depart from this world. And in that departing, prior to that, well, in that same time period, will be Esau's mark of the beast being declared, man. And of course, in that time where Esau's mark is then declared for people to live life as they think is normal, that's when Arkham are going to be departing, man. That's when it's 100% faith anyways. Which really day by day we're still operating on that level of faith, because the fact that with Esau's GMOs, him still infecting certain products with pork as well, we have faith that we've got Yahweh Shim Yashad's mercy upon us, man. Because of course, as the scriptures say, our righteousness is as unfilthy rags. I'll probably get it over here as well. So before I get that, it says alien, in the etymonline.com dictionary. It says here, century 1300s, 1300s, strange, foreign, from the old French alien, strange, foreign, as a noun, an alien, stranger, foreigner. So of course it says from Latin alienus, of or belonging to another, not one's own, foreign, strange. So again, off-worlder type vibes, man, of a different world. Which Israel is of a different world anyways. But really the elect are of Yahweh Shai's, man. That's the thing. It all begins with the elect. Of course Israel, they're in their own state right now. When I say their own state, it's really a state of wickedness. That's the point. So we being of Yahweh Shai, the fact that we're of Yahweh Shai will make us look weird in the eyes of the world. Sometimes crazy, overall, as a misfit. Which in fact, let me even search the definition of misfit as well. Get it from Cambridge Dictionary. So from the Cambridge Dictionary, sometimes I just read it out just from the ordinary search engine, but let me just see this. So misfit, the definition is someone who is not suited to a situation or who is not accepted by other people because their behavior is strange or unusual. Let me begin to get the precepts right down as well. John 15 verse 18. See, someone who isn't accepted, man. We are accepted of this world. If we were of the world, in fact, let me just let the scripture speak, man. So John 15 verse 18, if the world hate you, ye know that it hated me before it hated you. Verse 19, if ye were of the world would love his own. But because ye are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hateth you. So Yahushua has chosen us out of the world, man. That's Yahushua has chosen us, and that's why we're able to understand this truth, man. You know, the understanding of the scriptures, we have the ability to basically be servants unto him, man. Until that time comes where he collects us in those chariots, and the Aratazar, we will endure to that point of salvation. So again, definition of misfit, because it links to this scripture here, John 15:18 to 19. Misfit, someone who's not suited to a situation, we're not suited to this world, we're not suited to the customs of this life. You know, you had New Year that happened recently. We don't do that nonsense. We don't go into the customs of the world, man. We don't celebrate customs of the world. You know, and it says here, or who is not accepted by other people because their behavior is strange or unusual. You know, when people find out that you don't celebrate New Year, you don't celebrate Christmas, birthdays, Easter, Halloween, and all these other customs of the world, they're like, who is this guy? All right, you know, we're just gonna leave him over there and just do our shit here. So of course, you know, we are as misfits, you know, to this world. That's again the point of this verse. So John 15 verse 19, if ye were of the world, so of course if we were actually part of the world, and this is talking about, you know, heathenry, Esau's kingdom, and you know that's talking about that type of world, man. You know, carnal stuff, the carnal world, and the world would love his own. But because ye are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hateth you. So of course, because of the fact that, you know, Yahushua selected us out of the world, man, out of the world, that's why we receive that hate, man. You know, it hated Yahushua first, as it says in verse 18. So we've got to know, you know, always remember, man, you know, because sometimes a brother can get loaded because of these, you know, you may come across a certain situation, you know, getting caught weird, crazy. You know, if you meditate upon it too long, you know, you get into that lowly spirit, which, you know, we're supposed to uplift ourselves with the scriptures as well. So let me get Exodus 19 verse 5. 19 verse 5. Because we're not of this world, man. 2/3, you know, they're trying to be as the heathen. And that's why they're going through those customs. The customs of the scriptures. I mean, Salaki, the customs of the world, man. The celebrations of the world. So, of course, we've got to use wisdom when dealing with these people, these heathens. So it says here in Exodus 19 verse 5, now therefore, if ye will obey my voice indeed, and keep my covenant, ye shall be a peculiar treasure unto me, above all people, for all the earth is mine. And also with being weird and crazy, or labeled as being weird and crazy, that's also linked to the fact that we're also separate as well from the world. Because, you know, with anything that's weird or unusual tends to be separate from the things that are usual and common. And common, you know, not uncommon, common. So of course the unusual and the weird, they're separate. The same way, you know, as a treasure is also separated from all the rest of the nonsense. That's the same way Israel is also separated as well. Even more so, the elect of Yahushua, Yahushua, from even within Israel, there's a separation within Israel. You know, the elect of Yahushua, separated from the 2/3 of Israel, you know, who are destined for destruction. So in verse 6, well, point is in verse 5, but I'll just read verse 6. So Exodus 19 verse 6, and ye shall be unto me a kingdom of priests, and an holy holy nation. These are the words which thou shalt speak unto the children of Israel. So of course, before we even get to that point where we're actually a kingdom of priests, Yahushua's got to come back and then, do all the cleaning up. So, and then until then, we're supposed to endure, continue the works, and do our role as a servant of Yahushua. So the point, let me actually see the root word for peculiar. Because again, that's all linked to that separateness, a peculiar treasure. And I'll read it again after seeing the meaning of the root word.
Strong's H, 5459. Segalah. Segalah.
Alright. So yes, Segalah. Let's get the meaning. So it says possession, property, valued property, peculiar treasure. So obviously something that's possessed, something that's owned, possession. So that's really what Israel's supposed to be, a possession of Yahweh. And ultimately, being a peculiar treasure was supposed to be stretched separate as a nation. And the laws and the commandments is supposed to help us to actually separate ourselves from the nations. Our customs are supposed to be different from the heathens, man. Let them deal with their nonsense. We got our customs to follow. But because of the fact that we didn't listen, again, that's why we're suffering through the curses, man. But that's the point right there. We're supposed to be separate, man. As I said, even more so, the elect are supposed to be separate from the 2/3 of Israel, man. And of course, the world as well. And back to John 15. So that was Exodus 19, verse 5. I'll read it again. Now, therefore, if ye will obey my voice indeed and keep my covenant, then ye shall be a peculiar treasure unto me, above all people, for all the earth is mine. Yahweh's the one who owns the earth, man. He decides what nation is going to rule before the other nation. Of course, we're going to get the last laugh, man. And of course, the real ones who are going to get the last laugh is the elect of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. That's all we've got to remember, man. Because, 2/3, you just got to be cleansed and reset, man, through the elect, reborn. So I was going to get something. So yeah, of course, being called the weird ones, the crazy ones, the misfits, because certain brothers have gone through their situations. Maybe a family member has seen you or a friend, but then you just learn to brush it off eventually, because of the fact that we know that there's a greater goal here, which is the setup of Yahushua's kingdom and the downfall of Esau's kingdom. But of course, more so, the setup of Yahushua's kingdom. So of course, we've got to endure these things until the point of salvation. And as Yahushua also said, I think there was a scripture that's talking about we are fools for Yahushua's sake, for Hamashiach's sakes. So, for Yahushua, we make our sacrifices, man, because he made the ultimate sacrifice for us. That's why, any labels, weird, crazy, misfits, what's going on, whoever it comes from, friends, family, you always got to know that, there's a greater goal at hand there, there's a greater mission, greater vision at hand there. So, and again, that's Yahushua's kingdom, man, being set up. And of course, the salvation of the elect, prior to the setting up of Yahushua's kingdom, but of course, those two come hand in hand. To save the elect, but of course, ultimately to set up Yahushua's kingdom, eternal kingdom. So, I'm going to get something. Thank you. It's supposed to be a 2 verse 9. What was it? I thought I was going to get something else, but got a little sidetracked. I'm just going to continue. 1 Peter 2 verse 9. Okay, so fellowship. Oh yeah, I remember the preset I was gonna get now. So let's see. Fellowship. So this is 2 Corinthians 6 verse 14. Be ye not unequally yoked together with unbelievers, for what fellowship hath righteousness with unrighteousness? And what communion hath light with darkness? And of course, this being Esau's kingdom, there'll be unrighteousness everywhere. So hence, us being separated and also having our own customs to follow. You know, that's why we get those labels of the world, man. You know, weird, crazy misfits. Because, you know, the righteous ones must be separate from the unrighteous ones. Now, I was going to talk about the sacrifice that we're making because, of course, Yahushua made the ultimate sacrifice. And the servant's not greater than the master. That's why we should also, you know, make our bodies a living sacrifice. But first of all, let me see this for. Okay. Yeah, so lucky. I was just trying to search up for 2 precepts, man. Yeah, I got them. So 1 Corinthians 4 verse 10. We are fools for Hamashiach, Yahushua's sake, but ye are wise in Hamashiach, Yahushua. We are weak, but ye are strong. Ye are honorable, but we are despised. You know, that also goes into, you know, how the world perceives us, and of course how the spiritual realm perceives us as well. So in that contrast, you know, we're seen as fools in this world, but really we're the actual wise ones over the whole earth right now, man. Those who have grasped this truth. So of course, you know, Yaratazar, you know, we remain humble and we keep going to actually endure to the very end where we actually meet up with Yahushua up in those chariots, man, saved from the destruction to come. So this is also Romans 12 verse 1. Says here, I beseech you therefore, brethren, by the mercies of the Most High, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice, wholly acceptable unto Yahweh, which is your reasonable service. So of course, you know, we are servants of Yahushua. And also have a reasonable service is to make our bodies a living sacrifice. Includes this ain't, well, literally it's gonna be so when we're gonna have to die for Yahushua. Yeah, that point is coming, you know, when they say they're gonna cast us into prison. Some of us are gonna have to die for this truth, man. You know, strive to the truth unto death. So yeah, literally that scripture is gonna come to pass, man. And also metaphorically as well. We're doing this daily too with you know, you gotta go out in the elements, you know, go into camp as well, enduring the cold, the snow, the rain, all these different things, man. And also as well as you know, certain thorns that brothers got to deal with, certain afflictions brothers got to endure through, you know, and really just the day-to-day hustle of this world as well. You know, that's all part of making our bodies a living sacrifice, man, and still turning up to produce fruit, man. Which we've got to pray for to Yahweh Bashim Yashab to provide us the strength in order to keep producing fruit as well, man. You know, Thadi Yahshua for the strength that has given us in order to keep going, man. Because, you know, it's of their will that we're even able to be here to keep producing fruit. It's not of our will. We ain't got nothing, you know. As the scriptures say, what does the scripture say? Thou worm Jacob, man, you know. You know how worm feels, man, flimsy and weak. So of course that's how we are right now. But of course with the will of Yahweh Bashim Yashah, we're strengthened to endure whatever we've got to go through. So that's that. Did I even read 1 Peter 2 and verse 9? I'm not sure. But I'll get it. 1 Peter 2 verse 9. Cool. Okay, calm. Alright, so this is alright, so First Peter 2 verse 9. But ye are a chosen priest, chosen generation, a royal priesthood, and a holy nation, a peculiar people, that ye should show forth the praises of him who hath called you out of darkness into his marvelous light. So of course, you know, what's I gonna say? As Yahushua has also brought us out of this truth, out of the world. The thing is, we're also entering the light, because you know he is the light that's directed us into the right path. You know, as it says here, but ye are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, a peculiar people. So of course these things make us separate as well, man. It means that we're separate. That's the point of that precept right there as well. And of course it says that ye should show forth the praises of him that who hath called you out of darkness into his marvelous light. You know, as Yahweh Shem Yahshua has brought us out of this darkness, man, through Yahushua's sacrifice. That's how we're even able to know this truth right now. You know, hence why we gotta keep saying Thadei Yahshua, man. Because you know, it wasn't a light thing for us to even get this understanding. It was not a light thing. It could have been done away with a long time ago. You know, as John once said, I think John also said that of these stones, the Most High could raise up Israelites, man. Roughly paraphrasing. I think that's Matthew 3. That's why I've got to remain humble, man. Matthew 3 verse 9. Yeah, it's 3 verse 9. So Matthew 3 verse 9. And think not to say within yourselves, we have Abraham to our father. For I say unto you that Yahweh is able of these stones to raise up children unto Abraham. So it's like it's a light thing for the Most High to really just wipe us out, man. That's why, you know, we've got to say Thadei Yahshua for, you know, allowing us to have this understanding, for giving the ultimate sacrifice for us to receive this. So, you know, that's that, you know, little point there. It's gonna get something. Let's see. As you know, the way we're separate as well and weird, there's also going to be a time where it's going to be even more known, that separation is going to be even clearer. You know, in that time, that's when the mark of the beast happens, man. So Romans 11 verse 4, but what saith the answer of Yahweh unto him? I have reserved to myself 7,000 men who have not bowed the knee to the image of Baal. So of course the point is those 7,000 men represents completion too. You know, will also represent the men in this lifetime where they will not take the mark of the beast, man. You know, the Most High will keep them away from the hour of temptation. So, you know, in that time to come, the weird ones are going to be seen. You know, we could say that. The weird ones, the so-called weird ones, the misfits, the crazy ones, they're going to be separate, and they're going to be seen, man. You know, as the word goes, infamous. Before in the kingdom, they're going to be famous. So let me get this last precept. Then, you know, I'll close out. Because, you know, at that time, Revelation, actually, hold on, let me see the other one. You know, because those men, you know, who have not bowed to the knee of the image of Baal, you know, Romans 11 verse 4, the same ones who are not going to take the mark of the beast as well, they're going to be cast into prison. Some of them are also going to die as well. So Revelation 2 verse 10, Revelation 2 verse 10, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. You see? It says be faithful unto death, man. So of course, to the point where you die, That's the sacrifice that we're going to be making. Some brothers are going to have to make that sacrifice. Others, got to be in prison, endure that for 10 days. And that's not literally 10 days. That's just like the perfect amount of days of which the Most High has ordained for you specifically to be in prison. So of course we got brothers are gonna have to endure their own portion, man, and the Most High has put upon them to endure. But of course He won't give us more over what we can endure, because He knows each spirit, man, how each spirit is programmed to endure. So of course the elect are gonna get through it, man. But Yaratazar, you edified. Kahalar Imla Yahaba Shem Yashai Bashan Kakudash. Double honest to the great Muslim apostles, and Thadi Yashai, for the strength to make this video as well. And Yaratazar, how can we just keep going, man? And we endure to the very end to claim that crown of life. And Shalom, double honest to the great Muslim apostles. Again, I'm on.